Elias Ridge was the kind of town people drove through without ever noticing. A quiet place, a peaceful place. The type of town where the sidewalks were always swept clean and everyone waved at everyone else. But beneath that small town charm, something darker was growing. Something the town had tried to bury for decades. Because every missing person case, every unexplained disappearance, traced back to the same place, an abandoned schoolhouse at the edge of town. A building that should have been empty, but never truly was. The old Hollow Creek Schoolhouse was shut down in 1989 after a fire gutted half the structure. Children were evacuated just in time. No one died, at least that's what the town said. After the fire, the building was boarded up, fenced off, and quietly forgotten, but the disappearances began soon after. The first was a teenage boy walking home from football practice. One moment he was texting a friend, the next, gone. Then came a young mother who failed to pick up her daughter from daycare, a college student visiting family, a delivery driver whose truck was found idling, doors still open, different ages, different backgrounds, one single connection. Each disappearance occurred within a 2-mile radius of the abandoned schoolhouse. The town whispered, the police ignored the pattern, and families were left with nothing but missing posters slowly fading in the sun. In 2021, the case resurfaced when hikers found something unusual near the schoolhouse, a set of keys, rusted but still on a lanyard. They belonged to one of the missing. Search teams combed the building, but the schoolhouse was a maze of collapsed hallways, warped flooring, and rooms rotting from decades of moisture. Nothing obvious stood out. No footprints, no signs of recent activity. But one detail chilled investigators. The interior was cold, too cold, far colder than any abandoned building should have been in midsummer. Something was keeping the temperature down, something buried beneath the floorboards. Behind the old library, beneath fallen beams, search dogs alerted to a hidden space, a crawl room that hadn't been listed on any blueprints. Inside were children's desks, not burned, not damaged, perfectly preserved as if sealed away before the fire. And on every desk sat a stack of papers, tendon sheets, all dated after the school had supposedly shut down. Even worse, several names on those sheets matched the missing people, signed in shaky handwriting, dated years after they vanished. It made no sense. The school had been abandoned. There were no teachers, no students, no classes. So who wrote those names? And what happened to the people after they signed? When investigators returned the next morning, the crawl room looked different. The desks were still there, but the attendance sheets were gone. In their place lay a single new sheet, dated that very morning. One name written on it, the lead detectives. That was the moment Elias Ridge stopped being quiet, because the secret the town tried to bury wasn't staying buried anymore. As authorities prepared to expand the search, they discovered something else beneath the schoolhouse, something alive, something moving. And when they broke open the old storage room behind the gym, they found proof that the disappearances weren't random and that the schoolhouse had never truly closed. But the most disturbing discovery? A locked office with lights still on and a chalkboard with 3 chilling words written in fresh white chalk. Class is in session. If you want to know what investigators found inside the schoolhouse, make sure to like this video, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss part 2 of this terrifying true crime story. Because in Elias Ridge, the past isn't dead. It's waiting.